Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in again to check out the video. I appreciate you so much. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the news that's come through lately about Call of Duty, and particularly Warzone and the return of Verdansk. A lot of people have been talking about this the last couple of days. I wanted to get a video out and just give my 2 cents on it because it seems to be split very 50-50, evenly divided. People who are upset about it, people who are in support of it. So, we're going to take a look at this, talk about it in a minute. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. And so anyways, let's get into this. Okay, so the last several weeks, everyone's been expecting the return of Verdansk with the end of season 2, which, according to the countdown in the battle pass and leaks and rumors that we've heard from trusted sources, sounded like was going to be wrapping up March 20th, and we were going to see Verdansk in season 3 on March 20th. Everybody was looking forward to that. The hype was starting to really build. You could see it in the comment sections on YouTube. You could see it on live streams that you may be watching of people playing Warzone. I mean, there was a fever pitch beginning to build. And then Call of Duty come out just a few days ago on March 3rd, and kind of out of nowhere just posted this to their Twitter, which then spread like wildfire all throughout the community. But they said here, season 3 is a big moment for Call of Duty Warzone and Black Ops 6. We're taking the time to deliver a great experience starting on April 3rd. More to come following Call of Duty Warzone's 5th anniversary next week. So this really kind of hit people out of nowhere. It doesn't really talk about why they're delaying it, other than mentioning the importance of this update, which I think that obviously is very important, and everyone is looking forward to it and understands the gravity of the situation. So, if we take a look here, I want to show you guys something. So, for those of you that may not know, this guy right here is purportedly the developer and owner of one of the biggest cheat providers that there is, as far as like Warzone is considered. It's one of the bigger ones, and he's kind of become internet famous for trolling Call of Duty on Twitter and this and that and the other. He puts this post out the very same day, hours before that announcement from Call of Duty. So everybody's kind of talking about this, like, what does this mean? I'm not accepting payment for anything right now. Okay, hold on. Is this the post? It actually might be down here. Maybe. Well, maybe he deleted it. He might have deleted it. He might have deleted it. How about that? Okay. Well, anyways, here, no one from Phantom Overlay is accepting payment for anything right now. It looks like the post was removed. So he posted on here that basically Phantom Overlay was shutting its doors. Like, they're done. They're taking everything offline. The cheats would still be active for 32 more days, which just happened to coincide with this pushed out date for season 3 in Verdansk. There's been some other things happening online that has people wondering, like, what exactly is coming as far as the updates to Ricochet and the anti-cheat. So we haven't heard anything as far as details or what changes or updates to expect with the anti-cheat. There are very high expectations in the community. This is a positive sign, at least, that something is going on in the background that we don't know about. One of the biggest, now they may show up under a different name. They may show up. There's other providers that will be out there. It's not something they're going to be able to stamp out completely. But I wanted to talk about this because I am very much in the camp that please do not release the next season of Warzone with these highly anticipated updates and fixes for the anti-cheat, gameplay, bugs, and for the release of Verdansk, the one thing that is like actually generating hype for the game right now. People are actually legitimately excited for this. This is going to bring players back who haven't played this game for years. Some of them haven't even played since Verdansk. Caldera dropped. They didn't like Caldera, and they never came back. We're going to be bringing so many players back into the ecosystem, and we cannot have a failed launch. That has been typical the last several years with the launch of Warzone 2, the integration of Modern Warfare 3, and the integration of Black Ops 6, which has, for all things considered, the game is in a pretty good state right now. It's actually fun to play. We're still dealing with the hackers from time to time and this and that, but overall server quality feels much better. They've adjusted player counts. They've made several adjustments to gameplay, fixed many bugs. It's in an okay state right now, but it was in a pretty poor state from launch all the way through the holidays into probably mid-February, I would say. So, we cannot afford that. So I am perfectly okay with them pushing this out by, a few weeks to make sure things are right. Now, I did see someone say tonight, maybe something happened or they found some major mistake and they had to delay it. I mean, whatever the case may be, so be it, right? I'm perfectly okay with it. But we also have, lots of leaks that have come forward over the last couple of weeks, last week or two, with the return of floating loot. That's huge for the return of Verdansk. I think we're still going to see the same types of omni movement, things like that. I don't think we're going to be seeing a return to the old style of movement, which I am a big fan of omni movement. I've enjoyed this year's movement system, so I am all for all that. But we will see. Again, April 2nd is the purported release date for Season 3 and for Verdansk now. They have officially pushed the end date for the Battle Pass of Season 2 out to April 2nd. So time will tell, and we will see what changes are incoming. But again, some people feel that this is a bad sign. Call of Duty is in shambles, and this is a negative thing. I don't think so at all. I think this is a smart move. At least I hope so. We also did see some leaks that, with the integration and return of Verdansk, if this does not hit and they're not able to retain players in the current game mode or bring back new players and increase player counts and maintain that, then we may not see any further changes into a quote unquote Warzone 3 for next year's Call of Duty yearly title release. And so what does that mean? Does that mean no Warzone? I don't think so at all. I just think we're going to see maybe in quite the way like we've seen DMZ over the last couple of years. That game mode's still live. You can still play it, but maybe it doesn't get the support that it has seen over the last several years. So I'm not really kind of forming an opinion on that right now until we see more, until we know what happens April 2nd. But again, thank you so much for checking out the video. Don't forget to please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next time. Dude's a monster.